Hello guys and welcome back to another video of the Fun Way Coding channel. Today will be my name is Shourya Kelkar and today we'll be learning about Dart basics. What is Dart? Dart variables in Dart and data types in Dart. So first, what is Dart? Dart is basically an open source, general purpose, object oriented programming language developed by Google in 2011. It shares the C style syntax. Why should we use Dart? Is that Dart has a clean and type-safe syntax, really flexible, that is pretty easy to learn, and a good first language. My interest for learning Dart is that Dart is used by Flutter, and the Flutter toolkit is based on Dart. And if I learn Dart, then I'll be able to make apps, mobile apps on different devices. So that's my interest. Um, so variables in Dart. A variable is a box we can hold certain values. You got var, which is the keyword here for the variables in Dart. Name is equal to hello, which is the data. You got a box, hello the data. So you got a box, if you say a box of sweets, and the sweets are the data. And you got, so if you want to know more about variables in computer programming, then check out my previous video on basics of programming. Now let's talk about data types in Dart. Let me just put what I did. So these are some of the basic data types used in Dart. So your number, string, booleans, lists, sets, maps, runes, symbols, and values. Null. The top three, number, string, booleans, is the three data types, number, strings, and booleans, is what we'll be focusing on today. The others will be discussed in the incoming videos. So the first one, data type num. So for the num data type, it has two sub data types, int and double. The int is basically the data type in which it's an integer, it's a number, and it basically means that a number which is full number, a real number which does not have any fractional values. For example, it's 1, 2, can be -1, -3. For example, now you got doubles. Double is basically float. If you know Python, then floating point number. So double is exactly the same. Or the double is which you have a fractional number. When you got 3.14 or -3.14, etc. You need to know that double has a fractional number and integer does not. That's the main point. People get confused with those. So data type string type represents a sequence of characters that can include spaces, numbers. So you got Tom is 8 years old. Tom is, there's a space there, it can includes 8 is a number, you can include that. They can be either used, you can either show by using a single quote or a double quoted quotes. Now let's look at Boolean. Boolean is like, it's used to check whether a given statement is true or false. So am I present is equal to true or am I present equal to false. So don't you think it's a bit boring, like me just thrown over some theory and it might not even get into your mind? Let's get into some live coding. So first, just get into your browser and search up Dartpad. This is the IDE will be used, the online IDE. You can also use Replit or any other IDEs like Android Studio or whatever with the Dart SDK download. So basically, so let's start by how to declare a variable with unspecific by not specifically giving it a data type. So let's say declare a variable. And I'm going to say var. So this is the main keyword var. And then the name of your variable, I'm going to say name is equal to, and then the data you're giving it to the variable, I'm going to give it Shourya. That's my name, obviously. And all, let me just tell you that all variables have to end with a semicolon. See, give us no error. It will give an error because we need a. I'll tell you afterwards. Anyway, if you want to name, then it goes to the string. So what the var does is automatically determines which data type we are giving. So if you give a data here, is a string. So you'll find a string. But suppose I can change this to number, so 5, and this could change to int. So let me just go and say how to declare int variable. So int declaration. So for declaring int, you need the int keyword, and then you can say the name of the variable. I'm going to say num is equal to, and let me say 5 semicolon. For the num, you'll give us an int data type. Now let me see if I go to 5.5, it'll give us an error. You know why? Because this is an int. Int is basically an integer, and it does not contain fractional value. This is a fractional value. So you cannot have 5.5. It must be a whole number. Now on doubles, let's say declare a double. Declare a double. To declare now double, we need a double keyword. Is equal a double the name of the variable. So I'm going to name this num1, and I'm going to say this to 3.14. Only num1, let's say a double. Now this can either mean minus 3.14. No error there. I mean negative or positive. Now let's find out how to give it to a boolean. So declare a boolean. Declare a bool variable. And then I'm going to say about let's say is present, or it could be have I eaten the cake, or let's say is present. So we need the variable here bool bool. I'm going to say is capital, however you want. So it is equal to true. Now note that if you know Python, then the T for true might be capital, but some languages might be also lowercase. And it's true. So if you go here in present, it'll go some bool data type. And again, if I say copy this again, it'll either be false. Let's give an error because we've already defined this. We need to be something other one or something. I'll give us here. So let's see about defining a string. How to define a string? Declare a string variable. How to do it? I'll tell you. You need the S capital. This time, this is the only one of the 30 we looked at has the S capital. String. You say name is equal to, what should I say? Shourya. Again, this will give us an error because in there's two reasons. Because this name has already been declared above. So if we take that out, then it'll be okay. Okay, and that is what we can do. Now let me just show you what we can do and why the variable has a root word of vary. Let me show you. Now let me just remind you, I cannot just run this because compiling to whatever, it has it doesn't have the main method. So for the main method, you need to, let me show you what it is. So you need to say void main, the brackets, and then curly brackets, and then write your program here. Basically what the void main does, it's like an entry point to your program. So if you got the door, the door opens to your house, you cannot have the wall opening to your house. So yeah. So if I say that, I can declare variable and I can change it afterwards. I'm going to declare variable saying name. So string name is equal to Shourya. And I'm going to say print this. Print name. So basically what it's going to do is going to print whatever value name has been assigned to. Run this, will give us no error and say Shourya. Yeah. Now let me say if I suppose say name, so I'm going to change that variable to Kelkar, which is my last name. Ending with a semicolon again. And what do you think is going to be? It's going to be Shourya, Kelkar, or both? It's going to be both because, yeah, let me print that out first. So what's going to be printed out? It's going to be both because I'll show you why. 1 minute. Let me just semicolon. Yeah. So why is that? The Dart compiler works line by line. So first we'll be working this down here, find the void main, then work down this function, and then find the string name. So we'll store name equal to the value of Shourya. Then after find, come down here and find this print the name, which is whatever assigned to this name here, value here. It comes down. It comes to the name. Now the name has been modified, it's been changed, it's been varied, it's been, so basically what it does is that it removes that value Shourya from the name variable and then changes to Kelkar. And then when it comes down here, it will print the name, which is a recently modified name variable. And that is what you can do. Now let me just show you some of my tricks. So the trick. So to find out what type is, so I can do this, is that dot say. So for you to print, so to find out what type it is, if you don't know if it's a string, I'm gonna say it's a var. You know which type it is, okay? You can easily just go to name and find it. But easier you can just say if it's not in a dot, not in the dot pad, you could just do this. Say dot run type. And you say that, you run it, you give a string. I suppose I was saying this to suppose I wanted a number and say 5. Give us the runtime of it. This, yeah, was problem. The problem is I've set it to this changes, but it can't be changed. So you can't declare a string, like a variable string, a variable number, and then change it to string. You can't do that. So you say var again, name, whatever. Or runtime. And see, if I run this, will give us intent string. So this is it for this video. I hope you like and subscribe this channel if you like this content and share it with your others. Bye.